Welcome to Hotline TV. I'm Tim Sod.
And I'm Quinn McCord. It's primary day in Michigan, and all eyes are on Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick, the only Michigan House incumbent facing a challenge today. Tim, is she going to come back to Congress for a 7th term?
Quite possibly not. She's been polling has shown her against her 2 other challengers, former state representative Mary Waters and state senator Martha Scott, 2 well-known challengers, well-known people who have been in Democratic politics for a long time. So their name ID, they start pretty high, not like many other challengers to incumbents who start off pretty low, have to spend a lot of money to gain higher name recognition. Mary Waters is the more serious of the 2 candidates, and in polling she polls high 20s, whereas Scott polls in the mid-20s.
And the 2 of them could split the Kilpatrick
vote.
That's
That's her only saving grace in this. But as I said, they're both very well known. Waters actually works for the prosecutor's office, who is going after Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick's son,
KWAME,
Detroit mayor, and his various scandals and text messages. And she's gained a profile from that. She's gotten endorsed by the Wayne County prosecutor who's running that. So she's got a lot of momentum on that side. However, the question is, did she peak too soon? Was her first day when she garnered the most press, was that her best day when she started airing ads against Kilpatrick? She ran some hard-hitting ads. Has Kilpatrick had enough time to sort of rally the troops and get back? We'll see. She claims to have.
Well, either way, it won't be competitive in November, but there
That's
might
right.
be a couple other seats in Michigan. You know, Michigan really is the one remaining GOP redistricting success story, because Ohio and Florida, Pennsylvania, they were all good Republican redistricting plans for a couple cycles. They all kind of fell apart in 2006. Not Michigan. They kept all their Republican incumbents. They still have a lead in the delegation. It's like 9-6.
They do, and they had several that had scares last time, garnered under 55%. It was very unlikely that it did happen, but it did.
Wahlberg and Knollenberg are the main ones.
They're the main ones this time, and they're both facing very tough challengers. Some Republicans worry more about Joe Knollenberg, this is his first race. He hasn't had to gear up for a race in a long time. They worry about him more than they do the very vulnerable Tim Walberg, who sits in a more Republican district, Republican-leaning district, I should say. It's not very strong.
But he's had tough contests in the past.
He's had tough contests in the past, but is not the best campaigner. But he seemed to have found his sea legs. He's still, though, running against a very tough opponent in the state, in Mark Schauer, state representative. So
state senator.
State senator. I'm sorry, state senator. So he's. Yeah, thanks for the correction.
Well, maybe he's watching. He'll call in and complain.
So he's running they're running 2 very tight campaigns. There are going to be 2 races that we're going to be watching the whole way up through November. Some, though, do worry about the Knollenberg district, because he sits in a district that may be more prone to voters who vote more Obama, a more suburban district, than Walberg, who sits in a more conservative, rural-leaning district.
Tim, look at that. We're out of time to discuss the Michigan Senate race. We would have loved to. Carl Levin versus Jack Hugendijk. It's a tight one, too.
All eyes won't be on that race.
Maybe we'll talk about it. But that's it for today. I'm Quinn McCord.
I'm Tim Sod. See you next time.